Opening day for United, done for the 23-24 Premier League season. We beat Wolves 1-0 at Old Trafford after 100 minutes of football. Horrific. Absolutely terrible. What on the world what in the world was that? What do we need to get ourselves motivated for a season and not just play stagnant, dreadful football? We've just had 10 pre-season games or some shit. The second half was better. Ten Hag subs were very good. And there were 3 standout players for me. I'm not going to be a dumbass. Wolves were robbed. Andre Onana, fantastic game. Clear penalty at the end. I can't believe Onana didn't give away that penalty. Wolves are being robbed. Daylight robbery. We're going to take the 3 points and run. We sit, I think, top 6 on the Premier League table now or something. Let's just run away and take it. We've got Spurs next week away, which is going to be a lot tougher under a well-managed Ange Postecoglou. All right. Andre Onana, easy 7. Easy 7. I'm not sure how Onana's rating is going to fluctuate throughout the season because we haven't had a keeper like this ever. We haven't had a keeper like this in ages, if not ever. Like, he's the best in the world at what he does. Claiming crosses, sweeper keeper with his feet, fantastic shot stopper. He could become the best all-round keeper in the world, to be honest, Onana. He's got that potential. I'm not sure how his rating's going to fluctuate because maybe I'll just get more used to it and he'll just start dropping down to a 6.5 or a 6 for a performance like that. But he saved us. Like, some of his shot stopping was vital. The way he claimed crosses was crucial. I don't think his foot usage is obviously world class, but I didn't think he was actually vital into our attacking play. I thought we looked stagnant when we were using him at times, but purely for his shot stopping, cross claiming, I thought he was such a breath of fresh air in between the sticks. Wan-Bissaka, 7, man of the match for me. I don't think he was actually the best player in the second half. I think Varane and Onana were the 2 best in the second half. But I think Wan-Bissaka was our only best player in the only good player in the first half, and that's where I'm coming from. I thought he was our only breath of fresh air, attackingly down the right hand side and defensively reliable as always. He was the only player that could get past the Wolves defender. He looks real good, and he got the assist on the Varane goal too. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka, man of the match on the first game of the season. On the community tab, by the way, after every United game, I'm going to be doing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 voting for each United player every game, and there'll be a leaderboard at the end of the year for every single competitive game we play for the UCATT FC United Player of the Year. So we're going to be doing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 voting, in case you want to know that. So keep an eye out on the community tab after every single Man United game. The votes will be out by the time this video's out. Raphael Varane, 7, easy. Look, 7.6 is fair. I'm probably going to go 7.5 with Wan-Bissaka. I could go Varane man of the match, to be honest. He was so solid. Plus, he got the goal. So reliable. His ball-playing skills are fantastic. And you know what? Wan-Bissaka was fantastic in the first half, but Varane's just a brick wall, isn't he? So composed. Ball-playing skills are unbelievable. He is the Rolls Royce. As long as that man stays healthy, he is one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League and still criminally underrated. He's just a fantastic player, isn't he, Rafa? I mean, he got the goal, which was great to see. He didn't score it all last season, he scores on opening day. Lissandro Martinez, probably a 6.5 I'd give him. I'm not really sure what the 5.6 is for. I thought he was quite good. Ball playing was good. Nutmegged a few Wolves attackers. He had to come off at halftime, obviously. The booking, I don't think Ten Hag really wanted to risk it on the first game of the season, considering an early Licher booking probably means he's going to get a second yellow. But look, he's hold up. He's on the back of the shirt. I'm not sure if you can see that. Oh, fuck, the mic's in the way. He's on... He's in the way now. He's on the back of the shirt. He's my favourite player, so yeah. None of that goes into the rating, but 6.5, you know, decent from Licher. Luke Shaw, 6.5 too. Didn't have the attacking output that he probably needed to. Got a ball whacked in his face. That looked like it hurt. I saw Martinez and Maguire laughing on the bench. Yeah, he was down for a while. I laughed at first and then realised it actually hurt. Obviously it hurt. He got up. He was fine. Yeah, solid defensively. Nothing to write about, but yeah, he was okay. When we get to the attackers is when the low scores are going to come. Casemiro, straight 6. 5.5 actually. it's a really, really weak Casemiro game to start the season. He looks like Nate Shelley there. I can't lie. He does look like Nate Shelley from Ted Lasso. Yeah, I think he let the ball get through to the defence far too many times. I don't think he played his role as a holding midfielder very well, but I'm sure that will come, Casemiro doesn't stay down the bottom for long. He'll be back next game, no doubts. Bruno Fernandes, I think probably a 5 for me. I really didn't rate his game. I thought he was trying to make some line-breaking passes, which were okay, but he's got legs, and we all know that, but his pass accuracy and his decision-making, like, some decision-making in the final third, particularly from Bruno Fernandes, and a lot of that front three was just really questionable. Not good at all. Mason Mount, I know he's going to get a low score. I'm giving him a 6. That is a fucking agenda, and that's a disgrace. It's Mason Mount's first competitive game for the club. Do not be giving him a 4.7. He worked really, really hard. I thought his pressing was really, really good. I actually thought he was probably our best midfielder, to be brutally honest. I thought he was actually better than Bruno and Casemiro. Got subbed off at half-time. No, well, just after half-time and about the hour mark, and Eriksen did make the difference. So he might start against Tottenham, Eriksen. That being said, we do need Amrabat in because we need physicality in that midfield. But I don't think it was a bad game from Mason Mount by any means. I thought his first quarter was shit, but he put a few good deliveries into the box. Yeah. Anthony, straight 5. Not good at all. We need Facundo Pellistri to get some starts. I'm not saying Anthony's not our starting right winger because it's the first game of the season. People are going to be overreactionary. These scores are going to be up and down because people are, higher on adrenaline. But not good at all. Pellistri does need to get some games into him, and I think not against Spurs, but when Anthony's playing badly like that, you do need to give him a reality check and get Pellistri in the starting 11. Garnacho, yeah, definitely a 5. I'm not going to go a 4.5 because he's a young player, but he just got pocketed by Nelson Semedo, didn't he? Absolutely destroyed. Semedo had a fantastic game, and Garnacho couldn't get around one player. I don't think I saw him make one accurate pass. It wasn't a game to write about, but he's 19 years old. I'm not going to be going dickheads and going for a 4. Marcus Rashford. I'm actually going to go a 4 for Rashford. That wasn't pretty. He's not a striker, but we've had 10 preseason games. Almost. He's played in over half of them. You cannot be that rusty. That was diabolically rusty. In front of goal, it looked like he'd never touched a football before. 5 times he could have put up a first-time strike, and he decided to take a few extra touches and lose the ball. Terrible performance from Marcus Rashford. Once he gets back on the left, I'm sure he'll be back to normal. We just need Rasmus Højlund fit. Ideally, another striker, but we need that midfield. I think Sofiane Amrabat needs to come in, or Amadou Onana is what I've heard. Maybe a second Onana. Lindelof 7, brick wall up the back, good performance from him. Eriksen 7, changed the game. Sancho 7, I'm going to give that sub 7. I thought Ten Hag subs were fantastic, to be honest. Pellistri 6, didn't really get involved in the game. McTominay 6-2. I'm not sure why these scores are so low. Ten Hag, not his performance whatsoever. Fault whatsoever. I genuinely think team selection was right. I think he was trying to play the Ten Hag way of possession-based, find the angles, not quick ball movement, but possession-based, find the angles, get the ball forward at an effective rate. And I just don't think the players executed, to be honest. I thought his substitutions were really good. There's not anything to write about those. 6.5 for me. I don't think it was Ten Hag's fault at all, to be honest. I just thought the football was purely down to the players. The skills looked terrible and awfully rusty. Alright, I'm looking at the shot count there. We lost the shot count by 8. 3 less shots on target. Wolves with a higher expected goals. God. We won the possession 51-49. God. Probably a straight 6 for Ten Hag. Submit my vote. I think Varane is going to get man of the match. Closely behind is Wan-Bissaka and Onana, I must say. But man of the match, Raphael Varane. Give it to me. Bang. 63%. Raphael Varane, man of the match. Great tap player ratings back. Matildas tomorrow night. Join the stream. You've got to be there. World Cup semi-final. And then, Sunday morning, we play Tottenham in London. See you then.